Hey there, mighty Mustangs. The games and the greatest show have begun. As we explained to you during our Mustang Musings assembly last Thursday, we have begun the process for our end-of-year preparation for the SAGE testing at the end of the year. Now, all of this really focuses on setting a personal best. We say a personal best for individual students and also a personal best as a school. We want to recap a little bit that assembly to help you remember after a long weekend and also to set the stage for what is upcoming. Take a look. The M Games have begun. Part 1 will take place from February 20th until March 21st. The primary focus of the M Games is to set a personal best, both as an individual student and as a school. On Wednesday, you will receive an M Games personal best goal sheet, much like this one. The top portion will show you your scores on the SAGE test during the last 3 years. Your goal is to beat your score from last year, but you may also want to consider setting a goal that beats your best score from the previous 3 years. When you receive your goal sheet, please write your goal on the 2018 line. Your goal sheet also provides you a space to graph your personal best progress over the last 3 years. Place a line graph on the chart that represents your scores. Pay special attention to the center line and corresponding number. That number represents what the state of Utah deems as a passing score. Although that score is worthwhile to note, your primary goal should be to set a personal best rather than to beat that cut score. To help you prepare to set a personal best on the end-of-year SAGE test, you should engage in 5 important personal training practices on a daily basis. First, fill out your planner every day for every class. Second, read at least 100 minutes each week. This averages 20 minutes 5 days a week. You can log those minutes on the 500,000 Minutes Google form on our website as you read them, and it will keep track for you. Third, complete your IXL practice for the week as explained by your math teacher. Every student in the school has an IXL account that can be accessed at home or at school using any internet-enabled device. Fourth, maintain your binder organized each week. Once a week, your Mustang Room teacher will help check off that you have your binder organized appropriately. Finally, follow all of the STEM crazy expectations each day of the week. You can remember what it looks like and sounds like to be curious, respectful, accountable, zero-quitting you in each area by finding the corresponding posters. Avoiding white slips is critical to get credit for this element on your personal training chart. Students who complete at least 4 out of 5 of these personal training items will qualify for the M Games competition that Friday. Our first competition is this Friday, and we will have a new competition each week until March 23rd. You will not be able to enter the event unless you've completed your personal training chart for the week. In addition to setting a student personal best, the M Games is also focused on setting a school personal best. Amazingly, Westlake STEM has tied or beaten its proficiency level every year of the SAGE era, and we want to do so again. Last year, 20% of Westlake students were proficient in language arts, 20% were proficient in mathematics, and 22% were proficient in science. Our goal as a school is to beat that. If we can, we will hold a special M Games STEM Rising Festival on May 18th. That festival will be an all-day event in which you will rotate to activities of your choice rather than going to your standard classes. The activities might include games, a movie in the auditorium, a dance in the gym, and a repeat of last year's epic color battle. This event is reserved for achieving our M Games school personal best goal. Many of our students have already taken the end-of-year SAGE math test because they took first semester honors math. Whereas the school achieved 20% proficiency in math last year, the first group of test takers have already gotten us off to the right start with 60% of them being considered proficient and beating the state cut score. Incredible job, students. We're excited for the possibility of setting yet another school personal best this year. We finished our Mustang Musings assembly with the premiere of the music video cover, Sage, the Greatest Show. You can view that video once again on our website and look forward to the making of highlights that will be shared later in this week's episode of Mustang Media. Get to work on that personal training chart and prepare to set a personal best on this year's Sage test.